Okay, there we go. Looks like we're good now.
Yeah, we're live again.
Are you gonna try and go back to your house?
Look at Twitch.
Might not have the bandwidth.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
Hang on. Okay, what the F? Oh, we should be live.
Okay, I see. I just don't see any video.
Nothing rolling on this page yet.
I mean, the chat's live.
Yeah, but the chat's taken care of by Twitch.
By Twitch, yeah. Okay,
The
looks
live
like
stream.
we're
There's
up
motion.
again.
Yeah.
Yep, there's movement. I could see the virus is moving. Up, and we just froze again.
And nope, it's moving.
Okay.
It's
all right.
It's working on it.
Yeah.
Okay,
well, I apologize to anyone watching for this.
That's intentional.
Yeah,
it says
every time that it.
Stream elements.
If the stream won't stream, please keep playing and just tell us, are we getting you to the temple than any kind of stuff, but let's see, hopefully not. So moving everybody over. I just moved all of the what the hell? I just moved all of the dead enemies over too.
Yay, dead enemies.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, those are where they've been keeping them.
Can anybody see?
Yeah.
And I see a character. It's dark. I can see my character's on though.
Let me. All right. Let's see here. Yeah, this is just a little homemade map that I did. All right, so basically this right here is the, if you will.
Weird water monsters, yeah.
Yeah. And I don't know why when I
discovered that peppermint can at least partially destroy the horrible COVID taste in my mouth.
Oh, peppermint? I don't remember having any weird
like everything tastes
issues or
so
anything.
Gross.
So now we have these torches can probably go away. I remember losing my sense of taste, like almost completely.
I haven't lost it. I just anything that's garlic or in it just tastes like metal.
That's not good at all. All right, so because there were just puddles left behind after you killed or dealt with these creatures, and just kind of forms a little line outside and says, "Go quickly. We'll cover you from a stairway here, going up, and a stairway over here leading down." And I didn't put it on the map, but the pool is surrounded by columns.
This the same level until we get to another crossroad.
So hold on one second. I'll go ahead and let me go ahead and. So I'll go ahead and give you the description again. You see a lot to the right and left. So I'm sorry, there are 8 pillars. The source of the pale green light is clear. That's the pool. Upwards to the what says east, but upwards to the north. And
until somebody peed on them.
Again?
I'll let.
Well, I'd say let's stay in the same floor.
As mentioned previously.
I got a little bit of fur. I'm fine.
Yeah, right. It doesn't bother you too much. All right. So what was the plan? Sorry.
We're staying on the same floor.
Stairway. Kind of like it's got the same sort of motif. They're actually double. It's a very large set of double doors.
I'm just gonna.
Above, like an ominous clicking sound, and a stone block swings down from the wall above the door. And let's see if it hits you. It's okay. Been triggered. It's disabled until somebody resets the trap. But the doors swing open. Silent black stone thrones face you, 3 of which are occupied by. All 3 have gauze bandages over their eyes. As the door swings open, you.
I can hear people again.
Test. So 3 basically blinds.
And I'll go ahead and move these. Whoops. The one in the center, the one that looks like a tiger.
You said 3 thrones, or 5 thrones, 3.
And they're all sitting there looking rather serene. 1 second
here. Luckily, I don't have amnesia from that hit. I probably would have sat down.
Position on these thrones. And from what you can see, by these gauze, like almost a bandage-looking kind of.
Check.
Intelligence?
Yeah, let's do it. Lower than your will score. So your will score or lower.
Don't have a will score.
Let's do intelligence then.
Okay.
Well,
And
I'm not
bear with
rolling
me.
lower than that. I got a 1.
Tell me, what is your intelligence score?
6.
6.
And I just rolled a nat 1.
13.
That's good. And that one is excellent. So you're rolling a d20 and trying to get.
Oh, trying to get under our intelligence.
Correct.
Okay.
Correct.
Well,
Your ent score or lower.
my thief
Ah,
passed,
I was
but my
halfway to.
but my cleric, high intelligence, and
Looking at this right. Sydney and right.
No, I failed. I have a 1 intelligence.
Intelligence score.
I have a 1 intelligence.
You rolled a 2.
impossible.
You really
You have
Is
a
that-
1
Is that our
intelligence.
last
the
one?
lowest you can
Yeah.
have is a 3.
Yeah.
Right.
3.
Let me
yeah,
just look
me-
at my last character sheet, because I put it down as we were going.
Let me take a. I can look at right also here. Oh yeah. You did put 1 on the sheet though. You're right.
Big difference between 11 and 1.
Yeah. 1 is basically. So that's basically you're a
Comatose.
vegetable. Yeah.
Plant
Okay.
life.
I think animals have an intelligence 3. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Right. Plant life.
I must have went to type 11, but for some reason I didn't take the other.
It had to be. Yeah.
The trees around
Because
you
you
are
wouldn't. You
smarter.
wouldn't though. You noticed that on the tiger gauze, like you could see like this gauze, and you could see that maybe movement from the eyes beyond the gauze, but as far as the face itself, it almost looks like there's no breath coming out from the nostrils, or like there's no movement in the face. And the same can be said for the 2 black sheep. But there's definitely there's definitely movement beyond the gauze though. Like
Burning
the eye.
it.
tiger one.
Burn it with fire.
Okay, Mordecai. Is anyone else gonna take any action at this time?
So what did they say to us when we walked in the room again?
Go. Even now, your sins may be forgiven.
Ha ha! Sins. Ha ha!
All right, so
I shall
Mordecai.
decimate them in my lord's honor.
Do they
Okay.
do anything when I walk behind them?
Yeah, as soon as you get like to here, here we go with the about here.
I got nothing.
What I'm trying to do, David, is make a spell check, and I was wondering if you, as a
A
cleric,
clerical spell check.
yep, a clerical spell check. If you could walk me through it. This is actually the first time I've done this.
So on my sheet, it is. So your spell check is D20
Mhm.
plus.
And
your
he has a
score.
plus. He has a +5 modifier.
So
I'm looking to roll, and he's casting command.
Must be nice.
So I'm gonna let me go ahead and make the roll, and then we'll see
Yeah.
what happens here. So I get a 21.
But he didn't have to go through the funnel.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, maybe not.
So at that point on command,
Yep.
like word of command, then he'll get. He's got to make a will save to beat that.
Okay, so I'll look at the cleric spell. So we're looking at command.
I mean, I can't. If you got a 21, I can't beat that because I have a 0
if
modifier on my will. So
If
I,
you roll a
max would
nat
be good.
20, if you roll a nat 20, you can beat it.
You still resisted.
Okay. Nope. 6.
Got a
Okay,
nat 6.
all right.
Yeah.
All right, so let's see.
You've
So we're
been
looking
commanded.
It's a
at. Yeah, he
stop.
just
Stop.
commanded you to halt, basically. And if I could find where the spell is here.
There. It's
'Cause I
in
know
the,
that
it's in the chat.
Oh, thank you. Okay. So depending on the roll, so I got a 21. And that means
So you need to do the 1d4 first to see what it looked like.
Or
Yep.
sounds like.
so we'll do that first. So the word seems to come from all around, including the air and the ground, which makes sense,
makes
which
sense.
is on brand for these guys. The duration is going to be 1 round, so you're basically frozen in place for a round, like you're compelled to stop. But you do get a save. You didn't make the save, so that's
It
fine.
says
All right.
creatures. Does that affect
No.
all of us?
Yeah, let's see.
No, it affects one unless you get over, like, you've got to get really high. And 21
And how
is
high?
kind of, I think it's like 28. Yeah, 28 is where you get multiple targets. Or 20,
Where do you see
sorry,
that?
24 is where you get multiple targets in the under word of command. So you rolled
In the
21,
book.
so 20 to 23. Cleric can speak a word target within 60 feet. He may combine the word of command with a gesture that clarifies its intent. For example, attack, go, point finger. If the cleric fails, if the creature fails its save, it must obey the command. Turns equal to 1d6 plus caster level.
Okay.
Well, it says duration is 1 round. Cast time is 1 round.
So
Yeah,
I got a 21. So if I look at the table here,
So roll 1d6 plus caster level. That's how long he'll be halted.
ooh, oh wow.
Oh wow.
So it's a little bit
The
more.
higher,
Oh
yeah,
wow. Wow. All
So
right.
6 rounds.
at least
Six turns plus
caster, at least one
his
for,
caster
yeah,
level,
whatever his caster level is.
which
But they don't look like they're doing anything else.
at the moment. So when that happens, the two sheep-headed beastmen both utter a word. It's some arcane tongue.
Does it sound chaotic?
It does indeed. It sounds chaotic, but and you think so. So what you think is that
Did they just go Bahram you and get some more sheep?
Yep.
yeah, yeah,
I'm seeing more sheep. This isn't cool.
yeah. So both of them utter a word, and basically an exact duplicate. So in the thrones next to them, so we have 5 thrones. So a sheep-headed. Let's do this instead. That makes So basically 2 more sheep-headed beastmen appear seated upon the empty thrones, and at this point we'll roll initiative.
Same. They look the same. Gauze over eyes and everything.
Yep. They look identical. Yeah.
Welcome to Cult of the Lamb.
Yeah. All right. So we're gonna roll. Hold on. Let me bring up the initiative first. All right. So go ahead. You can roll now.
What was the 2H again? Just for two-handed weapons?
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you have a 2-handed weapon, then it's a D16
Oh.
instead of a
Yeah, no.
D20.
Finally, something higher than, a 5.
Hey, look at that. That's what you guys want to see.
Well, it doesn't matter. I
I'm
rolled high, so I don't care what you roll.
Oh, come on, roll 20. Don't be like this. I hate this. Okay.
Hmm.
All right, there we go.
Let's try this again. Boop. Well,
Anytime soon. All right. Yeah, they're too comfortable on their thrones there.
I don't know how I got a 23, but I got a 23.
You got it.
natural
what's
20.
your dex?
Plus you have your agility.
Yeah. Yeah, what's your agility
Modifier.
rather?
It's a 0. I wonder if it's a fighter thing.
Fighters get their level added. You might have accidentally
Well, that's
added
it.
1 extra.
It says bonus 1 to initiative.
Because I get a +2 for mine.
Sydney, you're a fighter, so you get +1 and then +2 to that.
Yeah. That's awesome.
So that's a 23, yeah. That's legit.
Okay.
All right.
And if I had any agility or luck, it would get added to as well, right?
Yes.
Correct. Yeah. All right. So Sydney and Wally, you're up. So it's basically simultaneous for you guys. So just decide which one of you wants to go first, or we'll say whoever has the highest agility score.
I'd be Wally. He's got a He's got a +4,
As a rogue.
so he's got a. No, my Wally is my cleric, has a higher agility than my rogue,
Go figure. All right.
but he also had a higher personality. So, Wally's gonna go after Sheepy McSheep the first.
This one here. Okay.
Yeah. And let me get over to weapons, and I will weapon it.
All right.
We're gonna spiked flail it to the face.
Okay.
Maybe.
You want to move him and me in the turn order, so you don't skip me?
Oh, sure. Let's see if it'll. Yeah, there we go.
Does a 15 hit it?
A 15 does hit. Yes.
So.
I mean, they're seated in a throne.
Yeah.
And we still didn't figure out how to trip.
Oh,
The mushroom tea. That's what it's for.
Well, with a flail, you automatically trip every single attack.
So
well, I don't think you can trip something that's in a chair.
So he's currently seated, so I don't think it would apply. Just because of that.
He could trip out of his own chair.
I mean, I get, but all right. So 5 points, you said. All right. Yeah, you bash him.
Shit.
Okay. Yep. You have wounded him. Sydney. He's now preparing to step out of his chair. It looks. You notice an overpowering smell. The closer you get to him, Wally, so there's a smell of rotten decay coming from beneath the robes.
This is all dead.
Necromancy.
Oh, I hope so. I'll turn undead.
Mm-hmm. All right, Sydney.
All right, Sydney's going to, seeing as we know for a fact that that's a spellcaster.
Yeah, for sure, 100%. Yeah.
And has halted one of my teammates.
Yep.
I'm going to rush forward and pull out, put on my robe and wizard hat. Pull out my my sword here and do my stabbity stab.
Sounds good.
Stabbity slash. Yeah.
Just I'll throw this out here. If you have any special action dice or anything like that that you can use as a warrior, I'm not overly familiar with it yet. You might want to use it.
We get 1 action dice until level
Actually,
5.
I can come back here.
Mm-hmm.
Seeing as it's in a chair.
Yep.
And I can backstab it.
So his back's against the back of the chair. You see what I mean?
And it's a stone chair. It's not a wicker chair.
Yeah, it's a stone. It's a throne. Yeah.
Never mind.
Stone throne.
Stone throne.
I'll get in front of him.
Yeah.
Actually, no. Nah, I'd have to be attacking around a chair. That won't work. Lame. All right. Anyhow, I will attack it.
No worries.
With a deed roll of, I think I get
deed roll. That's what I was thinking of.
Deed smite roll.
Deed.
Where is my deed roll?
If you go to your weapons, you should be able to do attack with deed. So just press the with deed button.
Attack with deed.
It's nice that they have that built in.
Yes.
Did it do anything?
I didn't see anything come up yet.
I clicked it. It didn't do anything.
So look, there'll be a little floating message over your Roll20 window that you have to answer a couple questions.
Yeah, if you get a bonus, which I don't think you have right now, you should just put 0.
I think I got that window. Let me just click it. With deed.
It won't. It'll just
submit. There.
There we go. Yeah. Oh, your deed was
AC 11.
No, that misses, unfortunately. Did you want to burn any luck to hit him? You'd need to burn 2 luck to hit him.
Wait a second. Rolling D20 greater than 19 to roll to blur 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 blur. What?
You
it's
crit on a
it's
19.
an 8 plus a 1 and okay.
Yeah.
So no, I'm not burning luck. I only got 7 points total.
Okay. Yeah, because you could hit him if you.
I could drive myself into having a -2 modifier instead of a -1. Yeah, no.
Go for it.
I mean, it's a choice. All right. Is that it for you then, Sydney? Or
I think that's as good as we're gonna get.
all right, Horowitz, you're up.
Let's see. I'll go after this one as well. Let's see.
Tiger guy or one of the sheep guy?
The sheep. He's gonna
Okay.
he's gonna dogpile with Wally there.
Okay.
And nope, totally misses. Whiff.
Indeed. All right. Right, you're up.
Alright, I move up to the top. Excuse me. And
Okay.
attack the top sheep.
This one. Okay.
Yep, the one that gets summoned.
All right. Let's see it.
Oh wow.
Wow, we're all rolling so well.
Jeez.
So do you want to spend 1 luck to hit? It's AC 12.
One person's hit so far.
Yeah, I think I'll burn one.
Okay. So you destroy the illusion. Boom.
Bang 'em.
Ooh.
Yep.
You used their
Just
illusion.
dissipates into mist. Yeah, you used your illusion. Guns and Roses. Okay, I got the reference. Right. Right, so now it's our high priest who makes an arcane gesture and points at, so who do we have that's frozen in place? It's Mordecai.
Okay, yeah.
For six,
And so we have,
for a while more.
so right now he's going to cast, he'll cast Choking
Fireball.
Cloud. Choking Cloud is what he's going to cast.
Mm.
So he needs to make another spell check. We'll try that. With a +5, I get a 9. Ooh, does he fail? Let's see.
We can hope.
Choking Cloud. If I roll a 9. Oh, he failed. Wow. All right.
Yay.
So, hey, same thing can
Dishonor.
happen to them.
Dishonor on you is favor.
It's a wizard spell.
Yep. Disfavor on you, disfavor on our cow.
Right.
So, yeah, he gets, wow. That's lucky for you because Choking Cloud's kind of nasty.
Yeah, yeah.
Does that mean that he
Nice.
can't? Since it was a wizard spell, does that mean he can't cast it again today? Does he lose it?
Let me.
Because
see
that's
what it says
one of the
here.
possibilities for wizards when they choke on a spell.
It just says fail. Yeah, it says lost failure. Yep. Yeah, that's it.
So he
He
can't
can't cast
that
it again. Nope.
We are
So he can no longer.
out
So
of
he
that danger.
he curses under his breath, but misses you. Yeah. So poor him. All right. So our sheep. So we're gonna go with this one. So he commanded you to stop. I'm gonna give him a bonus to hit you, Mordecai.
Okay.
He's
Well,
not
no,
you're
he
dodging.
It didn't say you can't defend yourself.
Yeah.
So I
Yeah.
guess that wouldn't be
His-
fair.
Yeah.
So no bonus.
He
So
did
he's
fail
just gonna.
pretty hard though.
He draws a stone dagger, like a flint dagger. It looks like
The sheep.
that was hidden in his robes, and takes a stab at you.
This sheep.
That sheep, yes. And will a 15
black
hit
sheep.
you?
Have you any daggers?
Yeah, 15 hits.
All right. Okay. Take a point of damage as he nicks you with the dagger.
Okay.
This one will move up and do the same.
It's just an illusion. Disbelieve it.
We determined a 15 will hit.
Yep.
This time for 3 points of damage. The damage did not feel like an illusion. You're bleeding from a fairly heavy blow there with a dagger.
It's an
Okay.
illusionary wound.
This last one is going to attack. I'll just roll a d3. So 1, 2, 3 down the line. Right will be 1. So is /R 1d3. Is that right?
Yes.
Okay.
It's 1.
So
it's
right it is.
You destroyed his
All right.
illusion.
He's gonna miss you with an 8.
Yeah.
Okay, back to the top with Wally.
Well, Wally's just gonna punch him in the face again with his spiked flail of spinning. Actually,
All right.
did I notice that the
So
scent of undeadness?
You're not sure what it means, but there's definitely a smell of decay and rot.
I'm gonna turn unholy.
Okay. So how does that work?
I will read it here in a second. Kapow. Turn check. 18.
Oh, it's based on hit. Based on hit dice. So what does it mean when it says 3 to 4 hit dice, no effect?
I'd have no effect on anything that has 3 to 4 hit dice.
Okay.
3rd or
nothing
4th
happens.
level.
Yeah, nothing happens then.
So,
We're attacking high-level creatures.
Yeah. A turn check is mechanical similar to so roll d20 plus caster level.
You rolled pretty high too.
Yeah. Well,
So,
yeah, caster level plus yeah. So got a total of 18. I can get up to 25 total because it uses my personality, luck, and caster level.
so what's the highest hit die you would be able to turn at your level?
I actually don't know.
So what I'm wondering is it possible for you to turn something that has 3 or 4 hit dice?
It makes sense that he wouldn't be able to. I mean, it's like a brand new cleric, 2nd level cleric trying to turn a lich or something.
Yeah, I should be at 19, but that doesn't change because it only gave me 1. So because I've got a personality modifier 4.
So, yeah.
And then I've got 2 levels of cleric. So I should have 6 points of modifier, not 5, like it gave me.
Gotcha.
But anyways, it doesn't.
So you
change.
do see a. Yeah.
So I could go up to. If I rolled my max, I could go up to a 5 or 6 hit die creature.
If you rolled your max. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So if I roll a 19 or 20, I could affect 5 or 6 hit dice creature.
Okay. All right. Makes sense. So you do feel the power of your deity, kind of coursing through you, and you do get the sense that this is indeed an undead creature. It's just it seems to be too powerful to be turned by you, so it doesn't even recoil. I will mention he is standing now. He's no longer in the throne, so he stepped kind of in front of the throne at this point.
Which means you can trip him.
Which means you can trip him. Yeah. All right, Sydney, you're up.
Sydney takes another whack at the tiger.
Yeah, and he has actually remained seated. So go ahead.
Oh, good. Bloop.
Well, let's see some.
That's
see
an
some good
18.
roll. Yeah, that'll hit.
So
Okay.
6 points.
6 points. Okay.
It's not a great. It was a 1 on my damage die. Woot.
Yep. I mean damage. I mean he's 6 points weaker than he was earlier, right? Okay. Yeah, you draw blood, but it's this point you notice. So you slash through the robes. You're using a sword, right?
Yes.
So you slash through the robes, and you notice that the blood is kind of a blackish, like it's coagulated, like it's not flowing properly.
Or at all.
Yeah, like barely, like there's blood beneath the skin, but it's not flowing like, like bright red, like you would
Gross.
expect, right?
It's extra icky.
Yeah. Right, you're up, or I'm sorry, Horowitz, you're up.
I'm gonna swing away because that's kind of what
Again
he
at
can
this
do.
guy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. He's standing, so can I sneak back here and stab him in the back?
Yeah, I'm gonna give you because he's kind of standing in front of the throne.
Yeah.
Nah, go ahead. Go ahead. I'll say he's turned. He's turned just a little bit, so it's hard enough as it is without any. Oh, that's a hit. Oh, did you crit?
Well, it's
Table 2.
backstab
All
is
right.
an auto crit.
Let's see what this is then. Crits. Table 2. I had this up and then I moved away from it. Okay. Table 2. A 12. Savage Strike. Foe must succeed on a fort save or faint because of the pain.
That's awesome.
I just made undead. I could make undead face with my stab.
Yeah, so I'm not sure how he feels it, but he might feel it. So it's a fort save, you said, right?
I stabbed him in his soul.
Yeah. This DC 10 plus
You,
PC
so it'd be
level.
DC 12 then.
So DC 12, yeah.
And then he's got a pretty good fort save, but let's see what happens.
Come on, one.
I get a 17.
Oh.
So he makes his save, but he still takes how much damage?
Looks like only 5.
Oh wow. All right.
Well, that's 10 that's been
He's
done
still-
to him.
Yeah, he's still up though. He looks like he could take a few hits. All right, Horowitz, right, you're up. He's looking pretty heavily wounded at this point.
Put him down.
But again,
Cowman.
the blood is like a blackish kind of, yeah. Is that a total of 8?
No. Oh, yeah, that'd be a total of 8 damage. Yeah.
All right, yeah, you crush his skull and down
Nice.
he goes.
Whew, I saw that. I saw the roll of 4 at the top. I was like,
Boom.
I was like, no.
Well done, right. Okay. Our priest is going to cast... Ooh, I don't know what this does, but it sounds interesting. Lotus Stare. So he removes the gauze, and you see his dead eyes staring back. Calcified eyes staring out at you. As he casts Lotus Stare, if I can find it. It's a level 2 cleric spell.
280 if you type in 280 in the PDF search.
Okay, yeah, I found it. All right, he's got to roll pretty well, though. He needs... It's a +5. He gets a +5, but he has a pretty high chance of failing, too.
Yeah.
Oh, he gets a 23. That's probably not good for you.
Making
All right,
brief
so who
eye
is...
contact with one target, the cleric forces it to stare into the swirling hypnotic of his gaze. The target receives a will save. If it fails, then the cleric can break contact, and the target remains hypnotized for 1d4 plus caster level days.
Wow.
Days.
Hypnosis cannot be broken by physical means. While the target... Oh, he's
So even if we kill him,
Yeah. Well, no, if you kill him...
Yeah, the spell
it's over.
ends.
Yeah.
But if you run
basically
away-
you're not moving.
Let me determine. He's going to pick one of these 4 people that are right around him. So we'll start. This will be 1,
Yeah,
2,
Horowitz's back is to him.
3,
He can't look at him. There's no
4.
eye contact.
He yeah, that's a good point. Okay. Right, so it's a D3. So right is 1, Sydney 2. All right. This could be bad. All right. Oh, he's got his sights set up. He doesn't like Mordecai. It's like you dared.
Mordecai jumped up there.
It's like you were the one. So Mordecai, you need to make a will save. And so let's see what the DC is going to be. Should say it here on his stat block. Hopefully.
While target is hypnotized, it acts on the commands issued by the cleric, although it performs them as if drugged, zombie, or moving at half speed, taking -2 penalty on all actions.
Yeah, so your initiative, you'll go down on the initiative. I don't see where the DC is. How is DC determined?
Will save. Oh, so he's gonna beat a 21.
Oh shit! Yeah.
So I have to
All
do
right.
nat 20 again.
You got a crit. Yeah.
Hold on. I'm gonna spend my points. I don't want him. Let's see.
Ooh, that's actually
Alright,
pretty
17.
good.
Can I burn luck on that?
Can you burn luck on saving throws?
Yes.
Can't on any
Didn't
roll,
we,
right?
didn't we say we
Yes,
could
you
burn
can.
luck on
Yes, you
anything?
Yes,
Yeah.
you can.
I'm absolutely burning 4 luck then.
Yeah, you don't want to be. Yeah, you don't want to be his bitch. For that. All right.
You're already
Okay, yeah,
you're already halted for a few more turns.
Yeah. You're still, and the thing is you're still under the effect of the
Word
of the command.
Wait,
Right.
that's our thief, right? Or
Yeah.
no?
Mordecai
Yeah,
is a thief. Yeah.
So
Oh.
wasn't it spend a luck and he gets a D4?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yes.
And
So you can, yeah.
somebody
Okay,
All right,
so for
so-
each luck I burn, I need to roll a d4.
Right.
Hang-
So
hang on a sec.
you're at a 17. You need to get a 21.
Somebody spent points in the chat to make the tiger to re-roll his
Oh,
yeah. So you got to re-roll your
the tiger's got to re-roll
21.
his spell check. All right. All right.
roll higher.
It could be.
He's
Let's
gonna
see
roll
what
a nat
happens.
20 now.
Ooh, 22. 17
so
plus 5, 22.
So now I need 5.
Oh shit! Thanks, chat.
You went down by 1.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's 2.
So 19. So
So
we need
I'm
to
gonna
get
burn
to
it.
a
I'll
22.
burn it again.
Okay. This is brutal.
4. There's
21,
another 2.
so you gotta
I'm gonna
spend
have
one
to roll.
more.
I'm gonna have to burn more.
One more.
You don't have to roll.
Yeah.
Yeah. You just have
Yeah,
to.
just
burn
whatever you
one
get on
more.
the yeah. So.
Oh, there we go.
Now he rolls a 4. Jesus.
Now I roll 4. All right, well that saved me, and it
Take
all
that one,
worked
yeah.
out. I
Well,
burned 1 less luck than had I.
Yeah.
All right, and it's
right.
your
And then-
turn, Mordecai, to stand there and drool.
Yep.
Because he
Uh,
actually forced you to attack us.
So
Yeah.
let me check something. Yeah, that's what he was going to do. But let me check
Oh.
something about command, because I'm thinking if you get attacked, does that actually break?
Oh
Um,
yeah,
I believe so.
took damage.
Yeah. The word of command cannot be longer. Yada yada yada. I'm looking at it here. No, it says that you must obey the command for the number of turns. So it doesn't prevent you. So it actually doesn't prevent you from attacking, Mordecai. So I owe you an attack. So all he did is told you to stop.
So I
So-
can't move anywhere.
You can't go anywhere, but you can
stab.
swing away.
Can't go anywhere.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
that's
didn't say
swing.
stop either. He said halt.
Yeah. So you can stab. You can basically stab anyone around you.
All
So he
right.
didn't tell you to not attack. He just told you to stop. So it's literally that. So you literally just can't move. But go ahead, you can attack.
Okay.
So I actually owe you. I'm going to go ahead and, because that's my fault, I'm going to go ahead and give you. I'll give you 2 luck points back. How about that?
Okay.
Nice.
All right.
You can
To make
hopefully
up for-
take care of some of these sheep over here.
Yeah. The
Yeah.
sheeple over
Well, I think I'm gonna attack the illusion sheep.
here.
You could
The one
attack
that
the
you think-
tiger and kill it. It's already
the one
got
that
some
you
damage.
believe to be an illusion. Yes. Okay. right.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. It hurt. So.
Right.
I don't-
Definitely didn't feel like an illusion, but that's okay.
Yeah.
All right.
9.
That's not going to do it. Now you can burn luck. You're trying to get a 12.
Hey,
You
get-
got 2 luck points
Sure.
back.
Sure. I'll burn it.
All right. You roll a d4.
Now he's gonna roll a 1 on his D4.
Oh,
Jesus. Ugh. Okay, that
Hey,
makes it
you're
a
at
10.
I'll roll. I'll burn another luck here.
In for a penny, in for a pound.
There
Okay.
we
Yeah.
go.
That's what you
There you
needed on
go.
the
Right,
first die roll.
And you were going for
Yeah.
this one?
Yes, that one right there.
All right, and so 5 damage.
5 damage.
Yeah, it dissipates in like a greasy black smoke.
Okay.
So another one of the illusions is gone. Okay. All right, so the remaining sheeple
All right, he gets another
is gonna.
attack.
No, he
Gets
said
another
he was
attack?
just gonna give me.
I thought you were giving
luck
him a
back.
makeup attack.
Oh no, I just gave
Oh.
him some luck.
Okay.
that I
okay.
immediately burned.
Yeah. So the remaining sheep is gonna move up, and he will.
So he's not in
attack-
his throne now.
No, he stepped off the throne. He's going to move up to be next to the high priest, and he will attack. Let me roll it D2.
Of
He
course.
will attack Mordecai. He moved it. Oh, with a 19 or with an 18.
Yeah, it hits.
And he
For
hates you.
he does not like for 3 points of damage.
Good thing I rolled well on our level up.
Right?
I would have been already dead, like with our old.
It's nice that you're level 2 now, isn't it?
Yeah.
All right, Wally, you're up.
I gotta try it again.
Turning undead.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh. I got a disapproval. Well.
Thanks. Can you use luck on spell rolls as well?
Yeah.
I think you can, right?
It doesn't matter though. All it's going to
No.
do is keep him from having the disapproval. It's not going to help him turn these at that
Disapproval at the
level.
moment is
Very-
not
very
horrible.
true.
As long as I don't roll a 1, disapproval's fine.
Your god's looking at you. You tried once and failed. I disapprove
Yeah, it's like.
of you trying a second time.
All right, Sydney. Let's take him to.
Good lord.
Stab the kitty.
Right. Stabbity stab.
Oh, and this whole time you've noticed that like his mouth is not moving, even though he's uttering commands. Like the mouth of the tiger is not moving.
Oh, nice.
Right.
A 9
Table
on crit,
3?
table 3.
Oh,
Nice.
this should be it. That's a thing of beauty.
Beautiful.
Strike to the leg splinters the femur, inflicting plus 2d6 damage with the strike, and the foe loses 10 feet of movement until healed. So nice. So you do 11 damage plus 2d6.
Sweep the leg, Johnny.
Yeah, no shit.
So 6 more points.
Ooh, okay, yeah, that's enough. So you sever his leg, and he goes down and starts to writhe and thrash on the ground.
So
And
I did 17 points of damage.
yeah,
Ooh,
and
he's prone.
he's
On
not
top
only
of everything else.
he's done.
Oh, he's
So he
dead?
starts to writhe and thrash. Yeah. And shrink. You notice that his body begins to kind of shrink in on itself. All right. Well done, Sydney. All right, Horowitz.
And that hypnotism is gone now too, right?
The hypnotism's gone. Yeah.
Bleh.
So you can now move again. Yeah. The command word is
command.
gone.
You're no longer halted.
Damn, guys.
Stab the
Wow.
thing
All right.
in the back. Table 2.
A 7 on table 2. Let's see. I love these crits. Strike to the chest,
man.
grazes vital organ, inflict plus 3d4 damage.
What's vital on an undead?
Yeah. I mean,
It's Horcrux. You stabbed it in the Horcrux.
yeah, something.
Nice.
Ooh, okay, yeah, you
All
eviscerate him.
threes. I'm gonna find something.
Very
in there.
well done. See how quick that a couple of crits can make this thing turn around?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, you take them out. Down they go.
You gotta get behind
And
him. Get behind them, Satan.
So as they fall, the masks kind of slip off, and they were masks. So both the sheep and the tiger were, and beyond is like the face of a reptilian humanoid, similar to the things in the pool, the elementals, but the way that the skin is like rapidly decaying, there was no life in them, apparently, and the only thing that soon remains is on the tiger, other than their robes. There's a rune-covered silver ring that the tiger was wearing on one of his fingers.
Somebody pocket it. I'm gonna grab the ram masks.
Okay, yeah, the masks are. Yeah, you can do that if you want.
They remind me of my goat that someone massacred.
They also smell pretty bad, but that's okay.
So did my goat.
Let's go rinse them out in the pee water.
So who's taking the ring?
Who's gonna pocket the ring for now until we can figure out what it is later?
I can pocket it. as long as it doesn't have any adverse effects.
Who was that? Sorry.
You
Right.
won't know until it does.
Okay,
I'm
right.
just pocketing it, not putting it on.
When you pick it up, you feel like a kind of a tingling sensation pass
Ah.
through your hand. Like
Hang
You claimed it. It's yours now.
there's
Well,
some
it's in his
sort of
hand.
energy.
Well, it's in his hand.
Yep.
Bam. Detect.
What are we
Wow. Detect magic.
A 30.
Okay.
Nice.
What does a 30 do?
I
Does
don't
it tell you
know.
what it is? Let's take a look.
Well, it's a natural 20. Nice.
Jesus Christ. I'm
At
glad
least
these
you-
are coming up because this is
At
giving
least
us
your god didn't give you disapproval on that too.
Yeah.
detect magic at a 30.
I gotta
Holy shit.
Scroll
To the
down.
extended range. Yeah, I'm looking at it. Wow.
Yep, you've got a cursed ring for sure. Good job. You will turn into a lizard.
Oh, you
thing
know
that
what
sits
it
on the
is.
ground.
To
You
the
know what it
extended
is.
range
Okay.
of 120 feet for the extended duration of 4 hours, the cleric can determine exactly which objects
Damn.
or creatures are magic. 4 hours.
For
Are
hours.
magically
Wow.
enhanced. In addition, the spell reveals the creatures of non-mortal origin.
Oh.
The cleric
this
can
is good.
distinguish between magical creatures and non-mortal creatures. He can tell if different
Okay.
weapons or items equipped on the creatures are enchanted, or whether a creature that registers as magical overall does so because of its cloak or because of something inherent in its blood. Furthermore, the cleric
Yeah.
receives a very precise understanding of the magic's strength and nature. He knows
Okay.
an item is a +2 sword, or that a door is guarded by a level 3 ward spell, whatever. So yeah, I
Okay.
know what that ring is.
This ring gives you +4 on all saving throws.
Oh dang!
That's fucking awesome. Yeah. So Wright's holding it in his, but you're the only one that knows that,
Cleric's like,
Wally.
hey,
Oh, that's
can have all the
cursed. Here, I'll
masks.
take-
yeah, like
I should have. You know what I should have done? I should have sent that to you in a
Yeah.
private message.
oh,
So sorry. So in the future, I will do that. In addition, I have more things to tell you, but it's
Are they-
+4 on all saving throws.
are the masks magical?
No.
Okay,
You detect 120 feet, right?
yeah.
So off in this direction. Do you see where I'm pinging?
Yeah, like bing.
This direction
The
and
stairwell
also this direction.
Stairwell down.
Yep, you detect the presence of one undead creature over here to the north, and another undead creature to the south, and several. It says the exact nature, right? What
yeah.
did it say exactly?
I basically know
Okay.
everything for the next 4 hours.
Okay, to the south, there's an undead creature and 57 pairs. So, do you have to see it to know what it is? There are 57. There are 57 sources of magic to the south.
Holy
50.
moly.
Yeah, plus an undead creature of some sort. What do you know about the undead creature? Let's see.
It
here.
just basically says I can tell if they're extraplanar
Yeah,
demons.
so they're
devils,
undead.
celestial undead.
They're undead.
So
There's one. There's
I'm gonna
one
look at
undead
Wright.
over here.
I'm gonna
One
pull
over
out my
here.
pouch and go, hey, put that in here, and hold out my pouch like very, very like that could be bad.
All right.
Okay.
So right, I'm sorry. I should have actually sent this to him, so there's no way that you would reasonably, yeah,
No, I know, and I'm just like, oh god, okay, and I
yeah.
just dump it right in the pouch.
All right, are you gonna
I'm
slip it on there, Wally?
I'm gonna cinch it up for now, and I'm gonna put it. I'm gonna pull out another bag and put it inside of that bag, make it look
Yeah.
like extra sketchy,
Yeah.
and go, oh god, there's
Yeah.
some undead back this way. There's some more undead over here, and a boatload of magical things.
Like, yeah, you get a total of 57 readings.
So my spider sense went off. We can go attack one undead thing, or another undead
Oh,
thing.
and
and a bunch of magic.
120 feet in that direction as well, right?
Yes.
Forgot.
Yeah.
All right, let's see what's over there. I actually have to check
Jeez. That's,
because I
that's-
think. So you get a sense of what could only be described as, what kind of creatures are we talking here? Let's see, undead and what else?
Demons, devils, celestials,
Extra planar.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's kind of your Cthulhu sense is going off. So things from like what they call the far realm or the space beyond, that sort of thing. So something not of this cosmos in this direction.
See, I'm gonna kind of.
But this is where the reading kind of goes fuzzy.
Yeah.
So it's kind of at the edge of your perception, and you can't tell if it's a creature or if it's maybe a rift, or it's hard to say.
I'm gonna say
There's
ahead of us
definitely
is like
something
bad juju
going
magic,
on.
but there's an undead and a bunch of magic over off to the one side, and one undead off to our other side. Like, what do you guys want to do? Do you want to go clear out some undead? Do you want to go see if we can kill the one undead and see what magical stuff's around it? Because there might be good juju over there. And that might help us take care of whatever is really sending my spider sense off in front of me. My goat sense.
Um,
Hang on. I'm gonna put the sheep mask on and be like, okay, here's what I see.
Yeah. So so I think it's the mask that's doing it.
The extremely stinky goat mask.
Yeah, it smells kind of bad, but so
Okay.
I'm trying to figure out. Oh shit, 4 turns. That's pretty.
4
good.
hours.
4
4
hours.
yeah.
4 turns it says.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Sorry, 4 turns. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
yeah.
He
If
said
you get
4
to
hours.
32, if it's 32, then it's an hour.
Yeah.
So that's turns are 10 minutes, right?
Something like that. So it's
So
still
we got to go
miles.
quick.
I mean, it's still
Yeah,
a long
it's
line.
a good. Yeah.
We need to run.
Yeah.
All
So
right.
do you guys
So
want
what
to
are
go
you
after
what are
the
you
lone
gonna do?
undead, the undead with magic, or do you guys want to go towards the uber bad mood juju magic?
I
I'm
think
not-
we
You don't
need
know.
to go
so
get the magic
so
items.
here's the thing. You didn't detect. You just detected it's alien in origin. You don't know if it's good, bad.
That's why I
Indifferent.
said uber bad alien juju
Yeah.
magic. That doesn't
Yeah.
mean it's negative bad or good bad.
Right. Right.
It's strong bad.
Got yeah. There you go.
Well, I mean, if the caretakers are any indication of weird alien juju magic, I think I'd rather tangle with some undead first.
I should also mention that, and you probably already knew this though, that the pool is giving off strong, that same kind of extra planar magic.
Yeah.
So that's the pool.
I'm voting
where
for let's go see
in
what
here.
all the magical stuff with the one undead is.
Down
It's
here.
it's either a boatload of good stuff, like things that we might need to go beat up on other things, or it's more things to beat up. Either way,
Well,
find
you
out.
should be able to tell at this point, based on what you were saying before, what kind of magic items they are.
Yeah, let me see. So that's
So
the thing. So
that'll
when I
give
look
you an
at the
idea as to
description,
whether or not it's important enough to go down.
he
there.
doesn't need to see it, right?
It doesn't.
I don't know.
The spell rares.
You find out. You go and you find out that there are a bunch of enchanted brooms, and they're all going to kick our asses
Yeah.
or something.
It says you can tell if different weapons or items of equipment
It
on
doesn't
a
say-
creature are enchanted.
Hang on.
So here's what you're saying. I'm gonna say though that for individual items you're gonna have to see them. So you know that items are there, and you know that there are magical items there, but you don't know what they are. Is the way I would interpret it. But you will once you see them.
All right, time to roll
make
into the
sense?
Beauty and the Beast castle here.
Before we go, I'm gonna go up to our cleric and
Mordecai.
yeah, Mark is gonna go up to our cleric and
Beg
beg the god of chaos to ease his wounds in whatever creepy way he seems to be the best.
Oh,
Yeah, it's gonna be. You're probably like excellent. It's like,
Come closer, my child.
oh god.
So, I don't know if you
He
saw that on the
he
cleric.
reaches over and touches your chest, just with his fingertips, and
You shriek in pain.
Nice.
Oh,
there we
wow.
go.
All right.
What alignment are you? Are you chaos?
I'm chaos.
Okay, so you get up to four hit dice.
Oh damn.
Yeah.
4 hit dice.
Yes. I rolled. I rolled a natural
Be-
20.
you
again.
can-
Be healed.
It looks like you can heal right. It says heal opposite alignment,
no.
2 dice.
You roll
I
a 10
cannot.
plus 10.
Because you need to read what happened. Like,
For-
bad things happen. I can heal him, but really bad mojo happens if I heal
Oh, okay.
good people.
Yeah, he can heal him 2 dice and then pay the price.
Yes.
Okay.
Hard.
My god will be like, you healed a good guy.
I think Mordecai, you're fully healed, right?
Yeah, I'm fully healed now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, hang on. We're gonna
Great.
roll what the manifestation was of it.
Yeah.
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 His body is torn apart and then gets put back together again. Right.
Let's see. 4 9-legged insects crawl from your ears, nose, and mouth. Or of my
Love it.
ears, nose, and mouth, and quickly suture your torn skin back together.
Oh. So I love the
gross.
visuals. I do. I can.
Nine-legged insects, not spiders. Just
Yeah,
randomly
so this is like some-
extra-legged. Like 4 on
some
one side
kind
and
of
5 on another.
freakish. Yeah.
Or one like big like proboscis like thing out the front or something.
The actual
No,
suturing
it says legs.
like
Suturing leg.
It
Yeah.
says 9-legged, so it's got like maybe it's just got one like
These
little
are-
tiny leg that's like it's my straw
Yeah.
leg.
Whatever it is, it's fucked up. And
That's its.
I got to
suturing
tell
leg.
you guys, I don't know about you, but the way I see all of this stuff happening, this is one reason I love RPGs so much. Is because I'm a very visual person, and this is all playing out like a movie in my head right now.
so nasty.
And it's a very creepy movie.
Yeah. Right
need to-
turns away, getting sick to his stomach.
Yeah.
As I chant Mula Ram. No.
Yeah, right.
Sydney turns away also. It's like, no.
Alima. Yeah.
Kalima.
All right. All right.
Om Nam Shivaya. Om Nam Shivaya.
Jesus.
Sydney's like,
All
I
right.
think I'd rather die.
Hey, but you feel great after you've been sutured by
You do.
bugs.
Yeah. After it's all over, you feel like a new man. All right.
Just a little
So you
extra
make your
itchy.
way back into here, correct?
Yeah, we're
And
gonna.
you see the stairs descending. So I'll go ahead and reveal this area. Boom.
Love those stairs.
Isn't that is some,
The rickety stairs.
yeah, it's not really supposed to be rickety, but it looks, yeah.
Hey, work. The
And-
visuals are there.
yeah.
Use your imagination. This isn't one D&D.
Okay. Right.
Ooh,
All right.
Is that the undead right in front of me?
Yeah.
Of course it
Steps
is.
lead downward into a 40-foot wide by 30-foot deep chamber, so I wasn't able to put the whole thing on there, but it's okay. Stone shelves built into the far wall, so back here where I can't click for some weird reason.
Oh, behind him.
Yeah, stone shelves behind him, basically. Built into the far wall are the dominant feature, and they contain a plethora of pearlescent stones the size of grapes. On an upper shelf, you spy a dozen red gems the size of oranges. Before them stands a beastman holding a stone knife, his eyes bound by a strip of gauze. And he looks like he was waiting for you, and he cracks his knuckles, and we roll initiative. But first, let me clear the old initiative. Hold on. Looks like he was literally standing there waiting for you.
I just run in and cast turn unholy.
Yeah.
I think it's still not going to work.
Hey, I know it's an unholy thing, and I want to do it. It's gonna work someday.
But first, we got to roll initiative. So
Okay.
Hey, finally a good one.
Whoa. Again?
you guys are rolling pretty well on the initiative there. All right, I get a 19. Wow, God, those are some rolls. All right, is that everybody?
No, one more.
Waiting on. Yeah, okay.
And Horowitz.
Okay, Sydney.
Does not.
Even with a 19, he's not going to get to go anytime soon.
Wow.
All right, Sydney. So this thing just it kind of cracks. You fully expect that it's going to attack.
I
We
will
had a
come
little bit of a
behind
upper
it.
hand knowing it was there.
and
Okay.
I will do
Going
the
up
do the
behind
sword thing.
Okay.
I mean, it's what she does.
Yep.
Nice.
With a 18,
Oh, Jesus.
unfortunately.
So
So
we're
11
looking
points.
11 points. So that was just one off of critting, right?
Yeah,
Oh yeah, just missed the crit.
just missed it.
All right. Yeah.
But I did max out the deed die at least.
You wound him pretty heavily. Right, you're up.
Okay. I'm going to.
Oh wait, was that a backstab on him?
Do
You're not a thief.
fighters get to do backstabs?
Oh, I don't know. I get a back. I have an option on the character sheet. That's what I was wondering.
Really?
Oh no, that's if you're a thief.
Yeah.
I can look just to make sure. Let me go ahead and look just to clear it up. But I think that's only thieves. Hold on.
Well, if nothing else, if it turns to face me.
Yeah. You do not get a backstab.
Okay.
But it's still a good hit. And yeah,
I was gonna
it'll
say,
probably
because I thought they
if it survives this round, then it might turn to face you. Okay, right.
All right. I attack.
Chances are,
Woo!
fuck, yeah. You tell me how. Well, let's see what the crit is first.
Yeah, I want to see.
That's a table 3.
Yep, table 3, number 2.
Sweeps the foe off his feet. The
Good
enemy
job,
is
old
prone.
cow.
So you take his feet out from under him, but you also sever it because you sever his legs at the knees, basically. And down he goes. Yeah, he's boned.
Literally.
All right.
Undead humor.
Yeah, he is double dead, and now you find yourself looking at. So now you understand that what you're looking at.
Ooh, what do all the glittery rocks mean to me?
Are 57 pairs of calcinated eyes. And the large orange-looking things are called eyes of Yuz. Y-U-Z-Z.
What do they do?
Eyes
so
of
the calcinated
Huz.
eyes, when examined, they are clearly eyes. In their current form, the calcinated eyes can be sold as gemstones worth 10 gold pieces each, while the eyes of Yuz are worth 75 gold pieces each.
Oh.
The calcinated eyes can be used to replace missing eyes, but both sockets must be empty. So if you lose your eyes, it will take 1d3 rounds for them to grow back into place. Ooh, wow. Once in place, they can draw their owner's attention according to personality. They grant 60 feet of infravision. So if you gouge your eyes out and replace them with these, you'll have infravision.
That's actually kind of badass.
I know. All calcinated eyes have personality and volition. So each one of these is going to maintain some personality that it had in life from whatever it came from. So, oh wow. Wizards and elves can use calcinated eyes for spell burn, granting a +1 bonus per pair of eyes consumed by the spell. So you would actually have to use them as a component.
Yeah.
The eyes of Yuz can be destroyed when casting a spell, giving a +4 bonus to a spell check per eye destroyed, to a maximum bonus of +20. So there are 6 eyes of Yuz, so you can either use them like that. You also know. So we'd actually have to, if you actually insert the eyes, then you gain a little bit of the personality of the beastman it came from.
So we set up a stall outside of the mushroom cavern.
Yeah, I'm not gonna tell anybody about the personality thing, but I'll tell them about the cool, like, hey, if you gouge your eyes out and replace them with these, you'll get infravision. So we can do that later, but we can sell these for a good amount of money. So you can just scoop these up into a bag. Let's go.
All right.
Do you tell us anything about you
put
being
this
able
on
to use the big ones for your spells?
That's wizards.
No,
Oh, it's
the
not
big
clerics?
ones are for the big ones. It doesn't specify.
Oh, really?
So you could use them to fix your cleric
you
spells.
can use them. You can use them as a cleric. Yeah.
I will say that. Be like, okay, the small eyes.
I need the big
sell.
ones.
Yeah, like I thought that was just for wizards.
So you have 57 calcinated. I'm going to put this on the sheet.
And 6 big ones.
Eyes worth 10 GP each. So this is where this is going to come in as treasure, right?
500.
Sydney.
Yep, and then we have
Sydney will take a matching pair. for herself.
Just in case.
Just
Okay,
in
yeah.
case.
If you take any for yourself and you just add them to your sheet.
Yeah. You guys can split up the small ones. I'm just going to take the big ones because, and I'll explain like.
How
hey,
many
can
did I
use these
say
to-
the big ones were?
6. Oh, 75 gold apiece. 6 of them.
Were there 6?
That I heard 6.
No, it's a dozen. It's a dozen.
Oh, jeez. Okay.
Yeah,
No, it was 6 sets.
12.
I guess, yeah.
12 eyes of Yuz,
Eyes
and they're
of
worth
Yaz.
75 each if sold, right? But then they have those properties, which to me are far more valuable, right?
Yeah.
So you can use those basically, David. You could use those to get some incredible results.
What do they do again?
Okay, I'll go ahead and put
Spell
it in
burn
Discord.
for 4 points each.
No, it gives you a +4 bonus to your spell check. But let me
That's what
throw
I
it in
said.
Discord.
Spell burn for 4 points.
Is that the same thing?
Yeah.
Is that what that is? Or?
Yeah.
That's
okay.
what you said when you were doing it. When you were describing it was spell burn.
Okay, there it is. Copy pasted from the. I think I said spell burn. I'll go ahead and paste the other one in there too.
So are we each getting 2 sets?
It's up to you how you wish to divide them up, but I've added it to the party treasure.
Okay. Yeah, we won't worry about
then,
it right now.
Then I will give you a link to that later. I'm going to share the document.
Yeah.
Here's what the
is going to just take one set of the normal eyes. Wally's going to like. I'll hang on to these ones because these could save our bacon later.
So there's the normal eyes, the one that says wizards and elves can use the calcinated eyes.
Where did
So
you
the
put
eyes
this?
of Yuz, you have 12 eyes of Yuz, and then 57 calcinated eyes.
Are these going into Discord?
Yeah.
I put it in Discord just so you could see the effects, but I also added it to the party treasure because you'll get XP based on.
Okay.
So basically what this is going to be is 75 times 12. I can't.
You get experience for selling?
Yeah. So that's how we're doing experience now. We're using the OSE
Money.
rules.
Gold
Yeah.
gold value counts for XP.
Gold equals XP. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
So
75.
does killing the guy also count as XP?
Yeah, you'll get XP for killing the guys too.
Okay.
So basically, the way you gain experience in OSE is gold and killing monsters.
It's not just for experiencing.
Right. So it's going to be 900 from the.
1,470 for the treasure that we just acquired from them.
Yeah, but I'll tell you what we'll do is I'll go ahead and give everybody a total at the end of the session.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
I'm just keeping I'm just keeping a tally. All right. Okay. So yeah, that's what you find in here. Quite a bit.
Do we want to kill the other undead thing, or do we want to go for the uber creepy magic mojo?
Let's kill the other undead.
We don't need anyone sneaking up behind us.
True.
Especially since he counts as experience. Let's go get some more experience.
All right. So you're gonna
Go
head
north.
head
Up
north.
here.
Okay.
Where are you guys
All
going?
right. All right. I'm just gonna do a weird.
So it's
thing here.
8:30. Are we good for another thing or
So the plan was to play till
8:20? Okay.
Yeah.
So we got 40, right around 40 minutes.
9. Yeah. And that the reason
if
I
we
wanted
take
to
things-
start early is to give us more time to.
Well, I mean, if we
To
do what we
actually
did in the
accomplish
last
things.
room, it'll take us no time at all.
Right. Exactly. Yeah.
I need to start using more
okay, so
spells
let me-
to make things like go away.
Everybody, I'll tell you what. I don't have room to draw the map up there, so you come into the room.
And it looks like the
Okay,
room
does
down,
everybody see
down
that?
south as well.
Yeah, it's an identical room, but let me go ahead. It's not exactly identical, so hold on one second.
Similar-ish.
Okay, the steps lead up 20 feet to a chamber 40 feet across and 30 feet deep. Prayer mats of gold and violet fungal material are arranged on the black tiles of the floor. A cross-legged beast man with almost wolf-like features sits on one of the mats, his eyes covered with a strip of gauze, and he's again in that meditative position. And as you come in, he slowly stands, and you notice that he assumes a fighting stance, but you don't see any weapons.
As
And
we
let
walk in, I
me-
want to turn unholy.
Yeah, let me. We're gonna have to do initiative because he was expecting you.
So was I.
All right. Yeah, it's so
I know he's
both of
behind
you
that
were,
wall.
yeah. No, he knows you're coming. So
Did
go
he
ahead and
bake
roll
us a
initiative,
cake?
guys. He did a cake made out of fists. Okay.
Cake of fists.
Yes.
I heard that's what Chuck Norris.
Oh,
did.
look at my roll. Did you guys see that?
I'm
So
okay
when I
with
said he
that.
gets up, when I said he gets up slowly, I meant he gets up slowly.
He means he gets up slowly.
He taking his time.
Wow, both my characters rolled the exact same roll.
Everybody's rolling like hot on initiative. Well, not everyone, but
Well, compared to you, everyone
just-
rolled really hot.
yeah. I haven't rolled above a 10 on initiative for anybody tonight. Right? I think we're missing right, and then we're good.
No,
Oh,
right.
did it not go in?
Right.
You may have rolled before I put the.
No, he rolled after. He rolled after
Yeah.
Wally. Wally's on there. He got a
Yeah,
12.
that's weird. I got 12. Yeah.
Try rolling again, and then you can just change it to a 12.
Did you
Huh.
click on your icon before you roll?
Yeah, click on your icon.
I
and
have
then-
it
then try it.
selected.
There you are. And then you can just change that to a 12.
All right.
Will it
There
let
we
you do? Yeah. Okay.
You may have had Mordecai
Could
selected
be.
at the time that you rolled,
All right, Horowitz.
or one of the other characters. I'm sorry.
As I run into the room, be gone, undead! Be gone!
Okay. Oh God! And then you've got the eyes of Yuz if you wanted to use it.
I think he'd have to use a lot of them.
Yeah.
It looks at you and just kind of remains in the fighting stance.
At least you didn't get disfavor from it.
It's true. You can consume like 5 eyes of Yuz
No,
if you
I'm
wanted to. Okay. Or burn luck.
Definitely not.
That was Horowitz, or that was Wally
Yeah.
rather. So Horowitz.
Horowitz is going to run up and stab it.
Okay.
Can I get behind it? Seeing as how it's going so
Yeah,
slow
you
getting
can.
up.
You can right now. Yeah.
I'm going to get behind it.
There's no pool here, so.
Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. I was going to backstab with a mace.
I think it specifies. I'm not sure.
Woo! Crit table
Did you
2.
Did you just crit? Okay, he's so you're absolute surprise and utter shock. He turns more quickly than you would have thought humanly possible and blocks your attack with an open hand.
What?
He literally knocks the blade aside. Like
Was
he
it
does some
18? Holy
yeah,
moly.
he does some martial arts shit and knocks your blade aside.
Ah, Ed Gruberman. You too
just
shall learn a lesson.
Boot to the
All
head.
right. Mordecai, you're up.
Okay, so does that mean now that he's facing?
Yep.
Yes.
He's now facing.
Okay,
So
this way.
you can do a
So you
backstab.
can
I'm
do
gonna
a back-
go here, and I'm gonna backstab him from the other direction.
Okay.
Come
See if
on.
he can do it again. See if he can do it twice.
Okay, let's see.
Maybe I should have spent some luck points to counter his. There you go.
God damn you guys. A 1 on table 2.
One on table.
strike.
three.
A
And
lot of
2 points of damage.
Savage is where is it?
2d3 plus 2d.
Oh.
Yeah.
Inflict a paltry.
Strike misses critical organs. Inflict a paltry
Still-
plus 2d3 damage on this strike.
Still plus 2d3.
Yeah.
I mean, it's still pretty
which
damn good.
honestly could be
On-
equal
on
to
a
what I already
2.
did.
Yeah.
3.
So
3.
you're-
So
It's
that's
slightly
Hey.
more. 5,
that's
5
only
total.
5 damage total. Though.
Yeah, we're looking at 5. Okay.
Yeah.
But you've drawn first blood.
Yeah,
More than you would've.
yeah, he wasn't able to block that, so at least you know he can't do it twice. Okay. All right. Right, you're up.
All right, gonna move
I
to
rolled
its
max
side.
damage on my hit.
A 15.
15.
You know, we're setting him up for being able to do a spinning.
Okay,
kick.
he actually dodges to one side. You just barely miss him. He like leans back, and your mace just goes.
Okay.
Who do you think you are?
Yeah. Sydney.
God.
You say
So you notice
mood, you
this-
think you are.
This guy seems he's like a kung fu master or something here that you're facing.
Sure, I'll come over to the opposite side of him and set him up for some really impressive looking shit that he can do to us next turn.
He's
Okay.
cutting like a wolf.
He's gonna do a roundhouse kick that's gonna hit all four of you like some spinning round.
Right?
Anybody ever play D20
Nope.
Munchkin? No.
No, not quite.
D20
I'm sure
Munchkin.
12
I
doesn't
have-
hit.
I have not.
There was a feat in there called Whack-A-Mole. You hit one thing in range, you hit everything in range, friend or foe.
Oh.
Oh, I like
Great.
it.
Had a,
All right.
a half gnome, half dwarf that dual wielded great axes. Everyone stayed away
So
from
he's
the
gonna
Cuisart.
He's gonna spin around. Well, let's see. Yeah,
Who's
he's
he
gonna
going
spin around and attack Mordecai, the one who deigned to hit him,
Oh.
the
Okay.
one who actually damaged
Don't we
him.
still have. Oh, wait, no, he did a turn undead. Never...
Yeah.
Yeah. All right,
I
so
didn't.
he takes a swing with basically an open palm at
The bitch slap of death.
Mordecai. And it's gonna miss spectacularly. Yeah, with a 4.
Nice.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's it for him. Did I skip somebody or no?
Nope.
Oh,
Yeah,
Okay, Wally, you're up again.
Oh, there you go.
You
All right.
turned
So
it?
what is that one? Does he get a save or does he just get turned?
Hang on. Go back to turn undead.
Wow.
Oh wow,
Holy
25.
smite.
Yeah, so 25. Yeah. Holy Smite, it's a beam of 60 feet, does 1d3 damage. And then.
Which you
obviously-
maxed.
Yeah. And so I can do it if he's a 5 or 6 level creature. He's
He's a 3-hit die creature.
3 hit die
So-
creature. So yeah,
so-
he is turned. See, T is turned. Creatures up to this hit die are turned. What does turned mean?
I think he has to retreat.
Means the number of creatures equal, unless indicated, receive a will save versus turn check. A turn creature
Okay.
moves away from the cleric at maximum, and you said he's 3. So yeah, I didn't
Yeah.
get into the kill range. So he is now.
So
he
will
gets a-
save. So he needs to make a 25 basically.
Yes. He's got to he's got to get a 25 or higher to not run
Okay.
away.
Okay, he has to crit. Nope. Okay, he will be running away then.
Lots of backstabbing.
Do us 4 get any do they have attacks of opportunity in this?
They don't, but
No.
but you're all gonna get to go before he does. So Horowitz, you're up.
And
well,
he's blocking the stairs, right? So it's not like he can run back to the room.
well,
Yeah,
he's,
he's
gonna
gonna
run away
basically-
from, he's gonna run to the back of the room.
Yeah,
run
he
to the
can't
back
leave
of the
this room.
Yeah.
So he's
Yeah.
got to run past. Well, yeah, he'll have to run past Horowitz.
It's not gonna be good for him.
So I'm gonna come.
Not so
over,
cocky anymore.
Yeah, I'm gonna come over here and backstab him.
While he's running away.
Yes. Ugh.
Did we crit again? Jesus
Backstabs
Christ.
automatically crit.
Okay. Oh my God.
Yeah,
What do we got? 4,
That's
The 2d3.
4 damage. Yeah, plus 2d3.
which is good.
Again?
Yeah, it's good though.
10 damage.
We're looking at 10. Okay.
Didn't hit any
All right.
organs, but slapped my sword.
Yeah, he's getting pretty heavily wounded though.
Let's go,
All right,
Mordecai.
so-
Backstab the running
Backstab him again, I guess.
wolf, undead wolf monk.
Yep.
Wolf
Okay.
totem this.
Oh God.
Yeah.
All right. So
Eh,
What's a 6?
6 on
Six
table
on
2.
table
This is a
2.
new one. Foe is dazed.
Oh,
its
awesome.
speed is halved. So that
And
means he can't
actions.
flee very fast.
Yes. He's running away slowly.
right away very slowly.
How much total damage?
Plus 7 damage.
7? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, there was no bonus damage from that the crit table.
No, not on the crit table. He's just
No.
slowed.
Yeah, his speed is
Get
halved.
bashed in the head.
So 21 damage total.
Yeah.
No, it's
No, 7 damage.
7
No, I
damage
just mean like total
Yeah.
to him.
Oh.
Uh,
21 to
like
hit,
that.
7 damage total, yeah.
Yeah.
All right,
So
right. You're
I
up.
did 10. He did 7. And what did he do the first time? 4.
Yeah, you've done quite a bit of damage to it.
Yeah. So it's taken total of 21 damage.
Yeah, he's not looking too good. Not that he was looking good before, but
All right, 23 to hit.
Nice.
okay,
Man,
yeah, that'll
we're
hit.
rolling great.
20
For 10
10
damage.
more damage. So he's at 31 damage done now.
Still up, still up.
Oh my
Barely.
gosh.
Yeah. And Sydney for the finish.
And gonna whiff.
For the win.
Oh.
14 misses unless you want to use luck.
Ooh.
2
I don't think
points.
it's worth it. 3 turns to run.
No thanks.
Okay. All right. He's gonna run. It said 3d10, so you roll 3d. He's gonna run for 3d10 minutes. So
And he's slowed.
At half speed.
No. It's like watching Chariots of Fire.
Yeah, turning unholy, turned monsters will receive a will fail. Yeah, they can't even defend themselves.
Nice.
He's just fucked. This combat is over. This combat's over. I'm not gonna go
Wally's
through the
gonna
motions.
walk up and mace him.
So
to
he
death.
slowly starts to hobble away, dazed. And
We
then
all
you're
gang
able
up
to just,
on him.
yeah, you're able to just pummel him into the ground.
That's sad, actually.
I think somebody in chat said boot to the head, which I think would be good.
Yeah, that's appropriate. There is no treasure of any sort. He didn't have any weapons
He left
other than
his-
the mats.
He left his everlasting will, or his estate to the people of Calgary to move somewhere decent.
Yes.
Yeah, sure.
Yes.
That's a joke that I don't get, but okay.
Sad. We will have to educate you.
Yes, goes with boot to the head. Same people that did the
The Frantics.
Yeah, it's the Frantics.
Boot to the head. Wait a minute. That was
Dr. Demento.
Yeah,
The
Boot to
Frantics.
the head was Dr. Demento. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, the Frantics is a Canadian group.
Oh, okay.
Canadian.
So I
comedy.
remember you get the cat gets willed the entire vast boot to the head. Yeah, I remember that.
Yes, yes.
And to my lawyer, I leave a rabid wombat in his pants. Like what?
Yeah, that's right. Good lord.
Is the death of the two that we had just fought the same thing? Like it looked like a lizard
Yes.
that was.
Yeah, it's
Wearing a
again
mask.
the wolf face was just a mask.
So these are like the old creatures that originally inhabited this temple.
You could
Probably.
assume, you
What's
could
left of
presume
them.
that. Yeah, and they look identical to the elemental things that came up out of the.
I'm gonna,
Except
water
for
as well.
more desiccated.
I'm gonna collect the masks.
Okay. All right. So yeah, it seems like there's nothing else in the immediate area that radiates. I think your magic has probably faded by
40
this time.
minutes.
Is let's see what a
Yeah,
turn
yeah.
is in.
How
So
long
it
is
says
uh,
that checking a 10 by 10 square is equivalent to a turn.
Right, but let's see. And we said how many turns? 4 turns. Okay, so I just want to see where it says. It should say how many minutes a turn is, right?
10 minutes. It did say that.
So it is 40 minutes. Okay, all right. Yeah, so I don't think we've spent 40 minutes yet. You might have spent some time with the eyes, gathering up all of that stuff.
That was
So
what,
I'm gonna
scoop?
say about maybe 20 minutes have passed. And most of that time was spent just scooping up those eyes and that kind of thing.
We're ready to head down to the.
Yeah, each
Other
turn is
world
approximately
entity.
10 minutes. The length of a complete combat should be rounded up to the next turn, with an additional time being spent on mending wounds. So basically, each one of these combats took out, even though they didn't last all that long, took out a complete turn. So we're at least 30 minutes into my 40.
So you got another 10 minutes or so then.
So we should be able to at least start down this hallway to see what is. I'm gonna reach down to adjust my shoe and slip a ring on my toe. Will that work?
We'll say yes. Because it's magical. Yeah.
Because I don't want you guys to see me putting the ring on that.
I was gonna say, yeah. Say, hey, that ring looks familiar. So that's what it does, though. So you can go ahead and add that to your sheet. So this passage slants downward at a slight but perceptible slope in serpentine loops. It consists of worked stone, older even than the ruined city of the Beastmen, and is unpleasantly greasy to the touch. The faint sounds of alien chanting become audible and then increasingly louder as you descend. And your magic, wears off after about 10 minutes, but the tunnel continues downward.
Last time we did something like this, we wound up in a boat with beastmen around us.
It's true.
That ring was +4 to saving throws?
To all saving throws.
To all saving throws. That's pretty damn powerful, actually.
Extremely.
That's
I
like
think we need to continue until we figure out something that is going to potentially stop the assault on the outside world.
Yeah, I'm all for going full forward into the haze of icky thing of magic cloud fog of doom ish.
Getting the heck out of this place.
So you continue to follow the passage downwards, and you can hear, in addition to the chanting, you hear the sound of rushing water coming from some distance ahead. And I need a 5-minute break, or a really short break here.
Okay.
Alrighty. Sounds good.
I'll make it up to everybody about the ring. Getting a nat 20 on detect magic was crazy.
That was.
Yeah.
Like, hey, well, we may have not gone back for those eyes. So that's an extra 1,500 gold pieces worth of XP.
Or even known anything about them, even if we saw them.
Yeah.
Like, gross.
Oh look, crusty eyes.
Let's cut our own eyes out and stick them in it.
Yeah, who figures that one out?
Yeah, right? Yeah, I'm going to grab a drink. I'll be right back.
Same.
I'll be right back.
Okay, I'm back. Did anybody else take a break?
I'm back too.
Okay. All right. We're gonna go for about another 20 minutes, just FYI. Okay. So yeah, you follow the. Is everybody back? Oh, are we? Okay. See if I missed anything in chat here. Alexander, yeah. Reroll the. Okay. Boot to the head, yeah. The difference between level 1 and level 2 is pretty profound, especially with some of the rolls you guys have been getting. I was actually afraid, like especially that first encounter. I thought that could potentially have gone very poorly, and it could have. But you guys, your initiative rolls combined with your attack rolls.
Well, I mean, for a fighter, all I get is +1 on a couple things. Like I get +1 to my deed.
Yeah.
+1
But I mean,
to a couple saves.
But I mean, everyone was just rolling really well.
Yeah, I mean that's the nature of the beast, though.
It is.
Either...
And I was choking on most of my rolls, if you noticed. So that is indeed the way it goes.
I mean, that's how a lot of games go. It's
yeah.
To a certain point, it's a survival horror game.
Right. 'Cause it could have easily gone the other way, right?
Yep.
All right, and also I like those spell rolls were pretty incredible on Wally's part. I mean, some really interesting crit results. I kind of like it just because I like seeing what all these crits do.
Mhm.
And fortunately for you, none of the monsters managed to crit or really do much of anything other than you were able to avoid the effects of that spell. So the hypnosis.
Yeah, level 3 and 4 warriors get to crit table 4.
Mm-hmm.
Level 5 plus gets to the 5th crit table. Yeah, I've just been looking at the book now that I have it.
Yeah, there's a lot more in there, isn't there?
Yeah, than the little starter guide. Well, that's the thing, is like even the starter guide kind of only allowed me to level up once, so.
I think was it up to level 3 or is it just level 2?
Let me take a look. I still have that saved.
Yeah, the starter guide's kind of nice as a quick reference, just because it's got like the really basic things that you need in it. Is everybody back, or are we?
Do we have right?
Yep, I'm here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it only lets me to level 2.
Okay. Your it's just because your token is way back there.
Oh, sorry.
With the dog
we're kind of at this point we're kind of theater of the minding it until I need to throw out a map again. So you're making your way down this passage, and you can hear the sound of rushing water in addition to the chanting that I mentioned earlier. And you soon come to the source. It's an underground river crossing the passage ahead of you. The roaring torrent you can hear echoing from upstream is widened here to a swift but shallow water passing downstream into darkness. Shards of wood have been caught on the rocks here, and perhaps more. The passage continues beyond, and you can hear chanting from both downstream, the tunnel, and my wife's calling me. Hold on one second here, guys.
Man, the chanting sounds just like his wife.
It sounds like my wife calling me. Oh, hold on one second.
I got sheet masks for the wood.
I wonder if this is the same chanting that you guys heard when you went behind the waterfall that I almost fell to my death at.
we're gonna find out, like, just somehow this is like magically connected to that, and we're just gonna pop out on the other side of that stupid tunnel that we were gonna get the rope to swing to.
Mm-hmm. Or it might be that place that was like underneath that.
Oh, that too.
Way down into it.
Yeah, we're gonna pop out. And they're like, you see right above you a rock it's about ready to fall. And you're like, oh.
Didn't we drop something down the hole?
I think someone dropped a mushroom.
Oh, yeah.
But we never heard it or saw it finish.
Hello to all 10 of our viewers.
We have 10 viewers?
We have 10 people viewing. We have 209 followers on our Twitch channel. We have 5 subscribers. That's the one that amazes me. Hey, we have 11 viewers. Hello, whoever our new viewer is. We are coming precariously close to the end of whatever Trollish is throwing at us.
Okay, sorry. So we're going to have to end here in about 13 minutes anyway. But so, what was I saying? I think I was describing
Yeah,
and I'm out of breath from running down the stairs.
I had sheet mass for your wood and running water, blah 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 blah.
Chanting.
Okay, so you can hear chanting from downstream, and also the way forward. So the passage is intersected by this underground river.
I mean, I'm gonna be following it.
Ditto.
So are you following the river, or do you want to cross the river to the passage beyond?
Oh, we can follow the river?
Yeah, you could.
So
the river continues.
Which way is the way of chanting?
So you can hear, and that's the thing. You can hear the chanting coming from both downstream and from the passage on the other side.
Which way is the way our cleric feels the weird presence?
Yeah. Which direction is magical?
That has faded. So we're looking at about that faded about a half an hour ago.
Oh, it's been that long. Okay.
Yeah. You've been walking for some time now.
Which path seems more worn?
You also see, as you kind of look around. Well, that's the thing. So it's hard to say because it's stone, and it's an ancient construction. It doesn't look like there aren't any imprints or anything like that before.
No wet footprints from the river.
Exactly. I mean, the stone is kind of wet, of course, on the edge of the river where the spray has come.
Does it look sturdy?
Just what looks sturdy?
The bridge?
Oh, there's no bridge. I'm sorry.
Oh.
There's no bridge.
Does it
look like there ever was a bridge?
You're not sure what the shards of wood are from, but you also, as you kind of look around, you can see the gleam of coins. It looks like scattered around, just that have washed up on the shore, or amongst the wreckage of whatever this is.
The gleam of treasure,
coins,
and experience.
Yeah, sure.
You got a whole lot of experience cleaning out the bottom of a wishing well.
Yep. Yeah, and you're able to find a total of 26 gold pieces scattered amongst the wreckage. Nice. What you think to be the wreckage of a boat.
Add it to the thing.
Yep.
I say we continue on across the river into that chamber.
Okay. Oh, so yeah, you basically got two choices. You can either follow the river, or you can cross the river. And it doesn't look to answer your question, it looks like it's maybe waist deep, and it's flowing at a pretty good clip.
Like enough to knock us down and drag us away?
Possibly, yeah.
We still don't have any rope, do we?
No.
No. Kittik has not made it back to you yet.
Worthless rat.
I do have a couple sets of robes. So we could, one person walk in, tie a robe around their hand, and link up to someone else, and as they get across, that person comes in and robes off to the next person.
Sure.
Could give us some stability.
Sydney's okay with not getting rushed down the stream.
Yeah, you go in the middle.
She's a little afraid of falling and water at this point.
Yeah.
So you're basically able to tie the robes together and make kind of a makeshift rope.
Kind of. I was just gonna do person 1 robe, person 2 robe, person 3. Then we can rotate the robe back.
Okay.
So we can have 2 people in the water, 1 person out of the water.
So I'm gonna have everybody make a strength save, or a strength check. Sorry, not a strength save. And so basically what you're going to need to do is roll less than your strength, but I'm going to give you a bonus, so hold on. So right passes.
So that can be trained for the fighters?
What does untrained do?
Yeah, you're not going to want to roll oh, actually no, that's going to work. That's going to work. So you're trying to roll. I've set a DC. I'll do it that way instead. Okay, so right passes, chief librarian passes.
Of course.
So I see Horowitz. It looks like Horowitz may have
So we're going to meet or beat the DC, not under our skill.
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah. For in this case, because it does give a DC here.
Okay.
So Horowitz, I need you to make a reflex saving throw.
Hang on a sec.
Same for Sydney.
Yes, Sydney as well.
Yeah, Sydney rolls a nat 1.
Oh yeah, it's an auto fail, but you still get the saving throw.
Horowitz gets a reroll.
I told you Sydney doesn't like water.
It's Horowitz. There he is.
It's that plate armor, you know. Are you wearing plate
chain.
or chain or something?
Chain and a shield.
Horowitz.
Oh, sorry, whoever that was. In
Horowitz.
chat.
I gotta.
It's not
Do
a
we get
check.
it?
No, I gotta. But I gotta reroll and reroll the exact same
okay.
thing.
Oh, Jesus. Thanks for the reroll. Reflex
my reflex
save. I
save, though.
saw. All right. Unfortunately, Sydney. So the reason that the check was so low is because you had that makeshift rope. So it was just a DC 5, but you failed. So basically, what happens is you slipped and fell and lost your grip on the rope, and now you're being swept downstream.
Can
The
I
reflex save.
make a chance
Go ahead.
to grab?
Because you're holding on to the rope. So the reflex save was to basically catch yourself before you get swept downstream. So now
Okay.
Sydney's being washed downstream.
Stand up.
And
It's
the
not
current,
that deep.
the current's, it's not that deep, but the current's pretty strong.
Is there a chance I can run and try to grab him?
Yeah, you'd have to let go of the rope.
Well, how long does it take to get to the other side?
So you've made it to the other side. That check was to see if you get to the other side.
Okay, well, I'm gonna let go of the rope then.
And run.
And you're gonna head off.
Yeah, I'm gonna just kind of make a run.
Okay,
and
so
make a
you're getting
grab.
swept. So you're gonna run to try and grab. What's everybody else doing?
Gonna watch.
Okay.
Well,
Wally's gonna watch.
is everyone on the other side of the water except the one being swept away?
Yeah, except
Okay.
Sydney. So everyone
And
except.
I'm gonna. Can I take the rope with me?
Yeah.
Okay, then I'm gonna take it and then run down there and.
All right,
basically-
you start running down, and you notice. So Sydney, you're kind of struggling to get a purchase on anything, and you notice that there was a kind of a ledge that you can run on for a short distance, but then the tunnel begins to narrow, and so it's just basically water sluicing through a tube, almost like a ride at Wild Waves or something. So you're being swept down this tube, and even over the water rushing, you can hear the sound of chanting getting nearer and nearer as you're swept down, and you're kind of like a crab or a turtle on your back at this point. But
I'm gonna throw the rope bundled up like a fishing rod.
All right, right. Give me. Let's do a dexterity or agility check.
All
Yeah,
right,
agility.
let's see.
Come on. Super high.
Yeah, sploosh. You just kind of splash it into the water
Agility
ineffectively.
check is 1d10.
Oh, yeah. Roll a d20.
Yeah.
You did really good for a 10.
Okay. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So I'll just say that. Yeah. So, Sydney, you're able to grab onto the rope and right. What's your strength anyway? Right.
16.
So you're able to start hauling her back.
Yeah.
I didn't want
Preventing
to have
her
to go
from
down
getting
a,
swept all the way.
I didn't want to have to go down a slip and slide to meet up with you.
Yeah, that's basically what it is. So yeah, you all make it to the other side.
I let him know that the chanting was getting louder as I was going down the tube.
It's just the
Yep.
it's a small effect, small space effect. It was your imagination.
It must have been.
Maybe.
It must be it. All right.
It
So I think it's 9:00. So this is probably a good time to stop.
Sounds good.
So we've made it across the river. Still no sign of William and the rope.
So the masks were a tiger, 2 sheep, a wolf, and what was the last one?
The wolf.
The last one was an undetermined. I'll get back to you on that one.
Okay.
It didn't actually specify; it just said a beast man. So Which
The
is
one
kind
in
of
the eye.
strange.
You're talking the one in the eye room, right?
Yeah. They
The one in the other room.
called out the type. We're gonna say that it's a horse.
Okay.
It looks like like one of those.
BoJack Horseman.
Yeah, like BoJack. It's actually one of those creepy horse masks that everybody
The
was wearing.
floppy ones?
Yeah. It kind of looks like that.
There's a guy that wears one of those that plays drums on a bucket in his bathtub, and it's awesome.
Yeah, and you see like 100 people every PAX or every ECC wearing those stupid things.
God.
Yeah. So we'll say it's something like that. And I'll go ahead and let's go ahead and divvy up the XP. So let's see how this is going to work. And you killed. Let's see. So basically, all right, we're going to go with 1,600 experience points divided by 4 of you because we were missing Kitik, right? Is it 4 or 5?
5.
Yeah.
5 characters.
5. I'm sorry. So 1,600 divided by 5.
4 players.
4. We had. Oh yeah, that's right. 5 characters.
Oh, I keep forgetting that David's got 2 characters.
Yeah, Horowitz is actually. He's quiet, but he did a lot more.
He sure did.
Wally has been very vocal. Someone killed his goat, and he's not shut up about it since.
True.
1,600 divided by. I can't do math right now.
1,600 divided by 5, 320.
Yeah, I have a calculator right here.
All this.
Yeah, 320. So 320 XP each,
Okay.
which is not bad.
On our way.
So we need to. Wow, if I had to have 2,000 experience to make 2nd level, it's gonna take forever.
Yeah. Did you see the? So I linked the. What class are you again? You're a fighter, right? Let's see here. I can tell you exactly what it is.
So yeah, it's 4,000.
Yeah, that's right. 4,000 to get level 3.
It's double each of them. So 2, 4, 8, 16, 32.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, exactly.
Which means the thief is actually doing the best here for.
Yeah.
Yeah, the thief and then the cleric. Yep. And this is basically straight from basic D&D. This is exactly how they did it back in the day.
Yeah. I actually always liked that different levels had different XP.
The magic user or the wizard has it the worst though, with needing 5,000 to level.
Yeah, but
I mean,
magic users
kinda
are
makes
so
sense.
ridiculous in old school D&D.
Yep.
yeah, because I was looking at the crit table 5, and just at level 5 for warrior, just like a roll 1 is 3d12 foes.
Jesus.
Yeah. So I can see why it kind of gets a little nerfed.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Foe decapitated with a single strike. You are death incarnate. I love it.
Yeah. There's a
Crippling blow to the spine. Inflict 4d12 damage, plus the foe suffers permanent paralysis.
and that number just, I mean, my crit for as a fighter just keeps on getting lower and lower. So
Yeah. So you're going to be death incarnate eventually. Wow.
yeah, 5 when I get that table, it's an 18 to 20, and I'll
Wow.
get 2 attacks. So
And
Brutal.
since we're
Brutal.
doing different things with XP, I'm just keeping track of the XP on my under my inventory.
Yep. Eventually, so I'm not going to do it obviously with this campaign, but I would like to run a pure OSE game on stream, maybe when we're done with it.
Maybe.
And at I don't know what the first convention is. Is it going to be ECC or will it be Norwest Con?
I don't know. I will post some stuff probably early next week about all the events coming up.
Okay, because I'll be running OSE at probably every con this year.
That's right. I remembered why I didn't like the OSE. It's because they kept THACO.
No, well, it's optional. So
Okay.
yeah, it's got it set up to where you can either do THACO or you can do Ascending
Okay.
Armor class. So THACO's optional, and then you can also add. you can either run classic OSE or advanced OSE, which is what I'll be doing. And so you can actually, it adds a lot of concepts from AD&D into it. So.
And again, I tell people, THAC0's not a bad rule, just counterintuitive.
It's just a pain in the, it's just counterintuitive.
Yeah,
and like, even as a kid, and there was nothing else to compare it to, really, I found it awkward, because I remember saying, why did they do it this way?
Yeah,
with the negative armor classes.
You're teaching somebody ABCs. You get to THAC0, and all of a sudden you're okay. We're on letter Z. We're on letter S, and now we're gonna go 1, 2, 3. And like, time out. We haven't learned the whole alphabet yet. Why are we learning numbers?
I think too the next, like, I started playing D&D back in the day, and the next system I tried would have been, it was either RuneQuest, which used a lot of D10s, or it may have been MERP, or Rollmaster.
I went first edition D&D to Champions.
Yeah, and then I know Palladium.
Champions is so much fun, though.
It is. I love Champions.
I did some Palladium in there, like some TMNT. Some Palladium.
Did some TMNT.
I can't remember. Did
Toon was
Palladium
good.
use THAC0?
No,
it was Ascending AC, right?
If I recall correctly, yes.
Yeah, I think that's correct. Yeah.
Because it things that D&D did is spells, like burning spells, the way magic users use spells,
fancy
even in 5th ed, like no one else does that. No other system really does that. Or if they do, they're a derivative of D&D.
They're like the OSE or whatever.
Exactly, and they were one of the few that did the armor opposite of everything else. There's a handful of other games that do that, but the rest of the rules match THAC0.
I want to say Palladium Fantasy and like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle, all those Palladium games used armor would block damage. So you would have, say you were wearing plate, it would like absorb. Armor had its own separate set.
Yeah, that's what Palladium did, because it just I don't know, to me that also made more sense.
Yeah. I wish I had. I think I have.
I was like, your agility can mean that your agility and your physicality is whether you're hit or not. Armor is there to absorb damage, because you look at on the battlefield today, somebody shooting at a soldier with a full plate on his chest. He's not harder to hit. He just absorbs the round.
Just absorbs some damage. Yeah. So they called it. So I'm looking at my TMNT rules right now. They called it armor rating, I believe. And your armor would.
Rift still does stuff like that today.
Right. Because you can. That's the thing too about Palladium is all of the games are interchangeable. They all use the same.
Because if you want to play Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles today, you just pick up Palladium's After the Bomb. It's
exactly.
It's basically the exact same rules as TMNT was.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So it's an armor rating. Any roll of 5 or better will hit a character, right?
Yeah. A lot of games did the armor absorbs damage thing versus it makes you harder to hit.
Right. They called it SDC, the structural damage.
Yep. And
structural
then
damage
capacity.
You
got MDC, mega damage.
Right.
And
body armor.
The whole reason that D&D has the armors harder to hit is because that's the way tabletop miniature war games did it back in the day.
Okay, gotcha.
Because this character has armor, he's harder to wound was the concept. It wasn't he was harder to hit. It's like, you didn't hit him hard enough to make it through his armor to wound him. Because if you got 10 knights in full plate mail, and one dude with a sword or a bow, great, you hit his plate mail, whatever, that you didn't make it through his armor to hit it, to make it to wound.
Right. Yeah, no, it's interesting. They kind of did it in a weird.
Yeah, well, because all the combat rules for D&D came out of Chainmail, which was still just skirmish rules for tabletop miniature games.
Right. Wow, I'd forgotten how complex though the combat system was in Palladium and how many steps there were.
Yeah, it can be a little overwhelming.
So you'd go determine initiative, attacker rolls strike, defender may parry, dodge, or entangle. Attacker rolls damage, defender may attempt to roll with the punch. And then there's all kinds of like whatever you want to call it.
But the cool thing about it was once you like really got it, like you got it.
Yep. No, that's true.
And it went faster. Well,
so yeah, it actually.
Go ahead.
Oh, go ahead. Sorry. No, I'm just babbling about TMNT. We're totally off topic now.
So thank you all for tuning in. I apologize there was no news this week. Had a vehicle issue and I was out in the cold fixing a blown heater core line. The freezing weather just before Christmas broke a heater core line in my vehicle, and then I had to crawl up under the hood and figure out where everything was and do some fun repairs. And that was slightly more important than doing the news.
Is this the Escalade?
Yeah. But
gotcha.
Because there's a heater line that runs all the way back to the heater core in the back of the vehicle, and just there's a little pool of water in the line, and it burst because it was 20 degrees out.
Wow, there's no way. The library is actually 5 years old?
We were over 5 years old. We will be 6 soon.
Oh my god. Oh, that's hard for me to believe.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, no, it's awesome, but it's unbelievable.
March of 2017 was our first event. So that's me. And then, so the library's been a thing for coming up on 6 years, and we've been a non-profit for coming up on 5 years.
Wow.
Yeah, it's bonkers. And
it is.
Yeah, well over 6,000 books now, and possibly thousands more coming soon.
Thousands more?
Yeah. So, on that note, I'm gonna tell everybody good night. The library is now closed, and
Happy New Year, everyone.
Yeah, Happy New Year.
Yeah, Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
We'll
see you all in 2023.
We'll do something fun next year.
Yep.
Good night, all.